Okay, so let's go again. So mfiedor, more Smith. Interesting. I've had this before. Get an interesting position. Lead in development. Big lead in development. And castle queenside and knight c4. It's got that bishop pointing at me. Can I play knight c4 straight off the bat? E5 is possible here. That looks interesting. Castle here. So ED and rook e1 check looks kind of gruesome potentially, especially after that. So rook e1 check. So there's no bishop e7, knight d6. Bishop g5, f6. There's queen c3 here, that's interesting. That would provide knight a5. I'll go for queen c3. So knight a5 to c6. There's this b4. There's b4 there. Okay. Knight a5, b4. Right, knight e3. If I don't want to do that, then knight e3. Probably knight e3 is a safe option. Actually, then I can maybe take on e5. Okay. Get these pieces out. G4, bishop g2 or something. If g5, bishop g3, so preference for g4 here. So bishop g2 and just get the rooks working. Bishop b5 coming up. Take knight c4 anyway. If bishop e5, rook e6, I'm going to double the e file. In fact, rook e6 here looks pretty juicy. Yeah, I'll go for that here. Opens up the bishop. King's in the centre. One less defensive piece around the king. And double up rooks. That looks actually to be a logical exchange set rather than an illogical one, because I think it does extend a lot of pieces. Restricts the opponents. In fact, this rook's loose, so actually knight d6, is that a problem? Win back exchange. I don't really want to just win back exchange. About knight e3 to d5. Put the torture on. that knight on d5. So I'm hitting the rook. He moves rook knight d5. Right, if it takes knight c7, it's a beautiful knight. Actually, I'm threatening queen a6 now, aren't I? Knight c7 check. Queen a6 is actually a threat here. If c4, okay. Maybe g5 just to open up the f file. Does he play f5? Aha. Central queen on d4. More pressure on f6. Okay, can take on e6 here. Maybe knight c7, queen e2. I'll take on c4. I'll just take on c4. So I'm back to hitting the rook. I've got queen c8 potentially. Okay, the rook's hanging. Yeah, should I just take it? Right, so bishop would be nice on this diagonal. I'll play that. So bishop d4, queen b7. Okay, I'll just take things off here. Bishop up. Take on f6 or there's a pin there. And then queen d3. I think the bishop's nice on d4 here. So I'm going to check, just get the pin back. I think the bishop is nice. Okay. Right. Do something about my king a little bit. Okay, is bishop f3 possible? No, I've just blundered the bishop. Great. Why did I do that? Just asleep. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm going to find a way to lose this game. Found a way to lose this game, rather. So if his moves is like queen g7, maybe, okay, so queen d8. Oh dear. Covering dark squares at the moment, okay. It's not all gone just yet. Can I just win this a5 pawn, or win on time? Okay, past a pawn, that's good, and the bishop's dominating the knight here. Comedy! Yeah, I don't want to allow knight b6, yeah. Some sort of regret or something for this game, or I don't know. Okay, yes, bishop f3. Yes, I'm really awake. Oh dear, oh dear. I like this variation. This is terrible for black. It looks terrible. King's in the centre. this was, I think, this was actually a logical exchange section as opposed to a completely unsound one. And then I thought I had this uneasy feeling I could lose this position actually here before playing bishop f3. I don't know why bishop f3. I just get the queen up there. It was annoying. Okay, so just bishop anywhere. Bishop d5, and yeah. Okay. Wake up. Comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks so much.